Hey guys, Pitmaster here. Sorry about that. I heard some weird noise in my office. Anyway, I want to talk about a couple things. Fox 12, last UFC, some upcoming events, and some other little stuff going on. First of all, I'm going to talk about this last fight last weekend. Steven Siler, Pit Elevated fought. Love that guy. Tough fight. He lost. He lost a close decision. Honestly, could have gone either way. I fought a guy named Nohad Lahit, Israeli guy, and it was a good fight. I mean, it went back and forth. The guy was looking for the takedown. Siler was winning on the stand-up. I thought Siler won the second round. That was a pivotal round. He lost first, no question about it. He got taken down more. Nohad controlled the round. Second round, though, I thought Siler controlled with his striking and his ring presence most of the round. So I thought he got the majority of the round, but then he got took down at the end, and the guy did threaten with a triangle. He was never really a threat. He never really was close, but it was a good one, and so I could see where the judges gave him the second round. So then he would have won the first and second. Siler definitely won the third round. Some people said it could have been a 10-8, which would have made the fight a draw, which I would have been okay with, but I don't think it was a 10-8 round. I thought Siler definitely won without a doubt, but I thought it was a 10-9. So I thought Siler won the second and third, so he should have won. But since they did give Nohad the second, I see why he got the decision. It was so close, no argument. But Siler is a great fighter, and he will be back. Then we had some girls fighting. Johanna, I can't even say her last name, Polish, against Juliana de Lima. It was one of the best female fights I've ever seen. This Johanna girl from Poland, her striking was, I've never seen a girl with that good of hands and kicks. It was unbelievable. And her takedown defense was good. Really, really exciting fight. I'm going to skip right up to Kingsbury, Patrick Cummings. I love Kingsbury. He lost a unanimous decision. He kept fighting to the very end, but Patrick Cummings won every round with takedowns and ground and pound, and definitely won the fight. But I just hate to see Kingsbury win because I love Kyle Kingsbury. Jorge Masvidal, okay, from American Top Team, the Cuban guy, fought a guy, Darren Krukashank. I'm probably saying it wrong. Sorry, Darren, if I am. Really tough fight. The guy, Darren, had a lot of hype behind him. I think he was favored to win. But Jorge, I've never seen Jorge look that good. He always looks slick and always has really good takedowns and takedown defense, but he looked unbelievable. His striking was perfectly on point. His takedowns were unbelievable. He controlled standing, takedowns, and the ground. It was a beautiful fight, unanimous decision for Jorge. Great job, American Top Team. Bobby Green against Josh Thompson. Definitely could have gone either way. Even the judges thought so. It was a split decision for Bobby Green. I thought he was the aggressor, but I thought Josh definitely landed better, cleaner shots. But not enough to hurt Bobby at any point. I could see it going either way. So could the judges. So did the crowd. It looked like more like a sparring match because they were both, they're both stand-up guys with really slick stand-up. A lot of head movement, a lot of high fives, a lot of talking, a lot of nodding and shaking their head. So it looked like a sparring match. Was not a very exciting fight. Styles make fights, and those two styles did not make for a very exciting fight, but tons of skill. Then Dennis Bermudez is on a roll. He stopped in the second round Clay Guida with a choke, but just beat him up until then. He's like nonstop. He's on a roll. I think he's on I don't know how many win streak, but he's doing great, and he beat Clay Guida convincingly. Semi-main, Anthony Johnson knocked out Little Nog Nogueira. He looks, I don't know if he's unstoppable, but he definitely looks really, really, really good. Really good hands, really good kicks, good ring movement, good aggression, power. He's been knocking out everybody, and he KO'd Nogueira in about 35 seconds or so. So he's probably going to be looking at a title shot pretty soon. Main event, Robbie Lawler, another American top team standout against Matt Brown. He won a very unanimous decision. It was a back and forth fight. So Matt Brown did have his moments. In fact, he dropped Robbie in the first round with a left hook. But Robbie looked like, while he was falling, it looked like he was out because it was a beautiful knockdown. But as soon as he hit the ground, he popped right back up and he was fine. And he was never hurt again in the fight. It didn't look like it had any effect on him after that. And then he just continued beating Matt with aggression and power kicks to the liver, powerful hooks. But then Matt Brown would nail him a couple times. And so it went back and forth. But I think a much more forth for Robbie and much more back for Matt Brown. Definitely a unanimous decision, but a very, very, very good fight. And what's next for UFC? Jose Aldo had to pull out his fight with Mendez. So next one's not till August 16th. And Bader main event with Saint Peru. I don't even know how to say his name. He's from New Orleans. Really, he's on a streak right now. He just stopped Jimbo, and that should be a good fight. I don't know. I think Bader has a little too much experience for him, but you never know. Then it's gonna be really interesting watching Kung Lee against. He's gonna fight the Brit. That should be a really, really, really interesting fight. Bisping against Kung Lee. I don't even know what to think about that one, but it'll be fun to watch. Then we got Henderson. That's gonna be August 23rd, and then the main one I'm waiting to see is a Barao TJ Dillashaw rematch. That'll be at the end of August. Really looking forward to that. Now, what's up, Kevin Casey and Robert Drysdale? I mean, working so hard to get up into the UFC, and both of them just won. I mean, convincingly. First round stoppages, both of them. And now they both test positive for steroids. What? They're both testing positive for steroids. I think Drysdale was testosterone and Casey was an anabolic steroid. What? Do they not have a coach or anyone like giving them any kind of direction saying don't do this? They're gonna find out. I mean, what do they think? I mean, what goes on in their head? I mean, why would they do that? Give up their chance, at being a UFC champion by testing positive? It's crazy. But anyway, I guess that's what's happening these days. All right, well, that's all I got to say. Thanks for coming, and thanks for being part of the pit.